Hey everybody, and welcome to Day 5 of the Final Fantasy Tactics Colosseum AI Tournament League for May. Definitely the first time I'm saying this today, not the second or anything. We've got 12 matches set up. I'm Sardek, and with me today is Omegasuspekt.
Good evening, Gladiators. I'm excited to see how things shake out tonight.
Yep, as we continue through the winner's bracket for round 2, as well as the loser's bracket for round 2. Well, that's just what we got, so I don't have anything snappy to say. Let's just get started. Starting off is Sardek 2 versus Soul 1, Call of the Wild versus Gunzerker. A lot of dangerous high damage units on both sides of this matchup.
I like the setup you have on Call of the Wild with the low health, highly evasive Squire as a distraction.
Actually, his name, yes. We have Predator the Engineer with a Stone Gun, Item, CT Save, and Secret Hunt. Secret Hunt, effective on the Morble, but nothing else. Prey the Cacatoris with Gaze, needs no introduction, these guys. Distraction the Squire, as mentioned, with Abandon and a 45%, 24% magic evade, and a 40, 10, 24% physical evade. Yeah, if your abilities have evasion chances, you're probably not hitting her. And 263 is enough health to survive most of the things that don't have evasion, so she will at least survive through one of them. And Hunter the Archer with Punch Art Precision, or Punch Art Auto Potion and Attack Up. On the other side, for Gunzerker, we have Field Support the Time Mage, Item HP Restore and Guts, Rambo the Knight. We both have Stone Gunners. Yours with Red Shoes, Snipe Weapon Guard, and Equip Gun. I Shot First the Engineer, Double Stone Guns, Precision Hamido Deadshot, and the Jungle, Ochu. So yeah, Rambo versus Predator, huh? Let's see how that works. Large map 30 starting us off.
Classic Arnold versus Stallone. I do know that Soul's Gunzerker team has the double stone guns with a haste 2 to hopefully remove those at the start. I don't know if that's been working out yet or not.
My Stone Gun unit has the burb. And Field Support also with the hastes 2. Well, mine's not a haste 2, it's just a burb haste, but whatever. Full team haste.
That's huge.
Distraction is not hasted, but she moves so far that it doesn't really matter.
Berserk Gun Knight is also kind of in a good position to stay away from the scenery for now on the side here.
Ambrosia to counteract the first gunshot. Field Support going for, I missed that, as one does. Bird barely makes it out.
Wow, it must be really low. 7 hit points on the bird. It's gonna die right now.
Refreshes the haste on the Engineer, though. Ah, it was slow, too. Catches only her teammate.
And is now fixing her mistake.
Yep. Gunzerker does what he does. Team retreats to heal up the bird, and that's not good for the distraction. Although with a pair of guns on the other side, odds are pretty good that the distraction was not going to be very successful. Auto Potion keeps Hunter up so that he's able to move in, take out the Ochu. Bird with a wind strike on the Gunzerker. Predator just advances one because he can't quite get into range.
All the while, can't take out this Gunzerker though. He's gonna wreak havoc. Everybody's shooting at everything other than him right now.
And there goes Secret Hunt.
Oh, I didn't even catch that.
Yep, the Ochu just faded away. Don't move guarded. Hunter moving up and going for the revive. Should take the Gunzerker's attention. Sure does. Field support's getting low. Moves out to go for the engineer.
We're gonna be stuck in a couple of resolutes here. Not sure who's gonna break out of it.
Well, the archer just took the attention away. Oop, there's a guts and an HP restore. Archer barely surviving. Field support has to retreat to help the engineer out. Engineer helps the archer out, and archer revives the bird. Bunch of res loops, like you said. Bird lands the Petrify on Mustadio, though. Does she have the soft? She does.
This Gunzerker's just had clear line of sight all game.
There's that ranged tomato.
Gunzerker takes round 1.
Yep, definitely definitely a map that favors the Gunzerker team without any appreciable height difference to get in his way. Maybe small 14 goes a little differently.
Fortunately, I do think I've already fallen a little bit behind on the stream. It seems to happen like whenever spell effects go off and stuff, they just get a lot of choppiness in the stream. I've fallen behind.
Tailwind hits everybody. Distraction moves out front. And Haste 2 also catches everybody. Distraction takes a pot shot in at field support. And she goes to near fatal from the stone gun.
Whoa, distraction down with one shot from the engineer.
That's the one with dead shot, so it would.
Yep. Good roll.
Haste is cut off the marble. Poison frog. The bird takes it down in revenge. Does the archer have what it takes to clear the frog? And the first damage to masonry. Bird goes for the petrify on the engineer, but does not land it. Killing my engineer, that's what he's doing. Really making the difference in this matchup. And Soul is the better gun team, 2-0. Alright, let me...
The meme of the Berserk gun-wielding knight is just working out.
Quick test to see how far back we are. Down, 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 up, up, up.
Yeah, now it's cleared up again. It's like just during the match it seems to slow down.
Okay, so at least it catches back up, so we're not going to have problems going longer into it, so that seems fine.
Sure.
Up next, Simmon 3 versus Ajorably 1, Nozzles versus Nordstrom. For Nozzles, we have Flat Fan the Black Chocobo with Choco Ball. Hollow Cone the Geomancer with Punch Art, Counterflood, and Overflow. Full Cone the Trent with Blessing of Nature. And Solid Stream the Chemist with Black Magic, Absorb Used MP, and Short Charge. On the other side for Nordstrom, we have Odin the Oracle with Item, Throw Item, and Dragon Spirit to go along with that Dragon Rod. Braggy the Geomancer with Basic Skill, Counterflood, and Abandon. Abandon going along with a Platina Shield and a Wizard Mantle for big evasions on both sides. Frigga the Lancer with Talk Skill, Auto Potion, and Defense Up. And Saga the Trent with Blessing of Nature. Let's see, move 7, speed 9, and moves 4, speed 8. Braggy's going to be far enough ahead of Odin that he'll probably be taking the attacks for Frigga and Saga. So also a distraction. We're heading to large 87.
I was looking at these teams before the stream. It looks like neither team kind of has like really high damage. They're both pretty defensive teams, so I think it might come down to either statuses or getting one of the teams on the rim.
Well, if status is going to be a big decider, that black chocobo on Nozzles is going to really matter.
Chocobo does not get petrified immediately. That would have put an end to the Choco in as soon as...
Because it can't.
Oh yeah, great point.
That was the initial design point of the chocobos, is I'm like, let's have them be immune to loss of effect or loss of control effects and have Asuna, so they're like the most effective clerics.
Gets down to critical real quick.
Sleep, of course, not effective on chocobos and does not land on the Geo.
A quick blizzard from the Chemist takes out the Oracle, but the counter flood petrifies the Chemist.
That said, there's a chocobo right there, so...
The Oracle did have Dragon Spirit as well.
Of course, Para Blessing of Nature's coming out.
Something on the other side, but 3 units instead of 2. Here's the Asuna.
Water ball for the frog, and it lands. Death Sentence coming back on the other side, though. She doesn't have re-raise, right? She's the one that doesn't.
I don't think she does.
Yeah, it's not flashing, so she is the one who didn't get it from the tree earlier. Dragon Spirit re-triggers on the Oracle.
She definitely was the one that got it from the tree, but I don't see it flashing like you said. She's just playing with the frog in the corner.
Maybe it just doesn't visually appear. That's a big leaf dance. Oh no, not as big as I thought. Just hit 2.
Yeah, with smaller than expected numbers too, so maybe bad compatibility there.
Easy to have bad compatibility with a monster since their best is also bad. Slow coming out. Chocobo gonna try to kill the frog, but fail. Hell Ivy puts a stop to the Lancer.
Nozzle's definitely in an advantageous position here. Difficult for Ward Storm to come back.
Oracle is down and back up. Yep, the Death Sentence was just covering the re-raise graphic. She's coming back. $253 being charged on the Oracle. Choco mid charges with 252. So much for that spell.
Don't think the Oracle has re-raise this time.
He has Dragon Spirit, so probably does. Nope, he sure doesn't. I guess that one-shot mid-charge was what mattered in the end. And it's like you said, Nozzles and Nordstrom both lacking, like, any big hyper-offensive push, so it's taking a minute for the advantage to fully manifest in a victory, but looks pretty clear that Nozzles are in the driver's seat. Tree was taken.
On the same team?
No.
One of them keeps on helping the other one.
Yeah, it keeps catching it in its...
Oh, right, it was going for the chemist.
Yeah. Dark Holy for the near fatal. Without the damage split, that tree is super low. It will probably Magic Spirit if it gets its turn soon enough, but if not, it's gonna go down.
Quick explosion from the chemist does it. And that re-raised.
It's gonna get stuck in a Blessing of Nature loop now.
Somebody's gonna have to outspeed it and get out before it can go. Or no, it did, but that won't even happen. It'll just re-raise and then
yeah, it's just one person is gonna be stuck babysitting that while they try to take out the Lancer. Chocobo just doesn't really have anywhere to go.
Everybody's hanging out over here next to the tree while this Geo tries to solo the Lancer.
Which she will, given time. Ooh, goes for the heal this time instead.
Can the Chocobo reach it, though?
Without the damage split, that's gonna be enough to take out the tree. And now the rest of the team can converge on the Frog. And the Lancer, but mostly the Frog, because you know how the AI is.
Frog will lead them to the Lancer.
Once again, death sentence on the Geo. This time without re-raise, I believe.
She's been over there all alone the whole time.
Her Hell Ivy is not doing it. Lancer apparently does not have a way to cure the Frog.
There you go, Soul. That might be the victory condition for the Lancer here.
Hell Ivy takes out the Frog. It will return.
That doesn't clear Frog, is that right?
That is correct.
Leave Phoenix down.
Well, only an effect that has Cancel Dead on it. So, like, Phoenix down, Raise, Full Life, Wish, all of them cure it. But standing back up does not. Which, lol, another re-raise.
Tank for me, Frog.
I mean, that's what it's doing.
Yeah, for sure. AI hates Frog.
Chemist comes around to bring back up the Geo. So it is now a 4 on 1.5. They're just having an awful time punching through that auto potion.
Yeah, the Lancer does not take much damage from these guys.
And with the Chemist being the highest damage dealer stuck looping the Geomancer, this is going to be a minute. Which means time for our favorite.
Benny Hill music.
Were you here for... You weren't here yet for that.
For what?
I've definitely played the Benny Hill theme during hyperspeed runs before. It's definitely a thing that has happened. Stop landing, though, prevents the auto potion. So Water Ball cancels the frog, because that is how frog works.
Oh.
Is this the beginning of a comeback? Lancer is near fatal, but the stop has worn off.
Yeah, the Black Geo doesn't have a lot of health, but he does have a re-raise. And he's refrogged.
Lancer is down. Frog is running away, trying to keep the Lancer from or keep the game from ending before the Lancer gets back up.
Lancer doesn't have any way to heal himself.
Well, I mean, she just regained 77 there, which is more than they deal in one hit, so
That's true.
Auto Potion is the cure solution if Yep, healed 30, and now she's out of Dark Holy range. Oh, Lancer. Lancer in death sentence. Lancer once more with the re-raise, but the frog is down for good this time.
Just need to not get auto potion procs here.
That counts.
I was gonna say that should be the end, right?
It is.
Alright, I will be right back.
Yep. Just 2 in a row. Three in a row. There we go. Game 1 goes to Simmon. Probably will be a bit less splitting up in the small map.
I have returned.
Just in time.
Okay, let's see some more re-raise shenanigans. Don't have any frogs though this time.
An immediate don't act on the chemist.
You petrify though.
Who has the cure for the petrify? Looks like it is the Oracle. Full team blessing of nature on both sides except for the Chocobo.
These are both all some buff teams right now.
Double petrify though, and the one with soft is one of them petrified. Yep. But heal on the...
Oh, wow.
So yeah, there's 2 petrify cures.
Interesting choice not to use the soft on the tree. Now the chemist comes into play again.
He goes down. Geo there has Wish. Or maybe she doesn't. She just goes to take out the Petrify on the tree and goes down herself. Those are both going to re-raise, but that's not a lot of hit points. And the sleep proc on the counter flood.
The white tree is going to be getting some big leaf dances off.
Going for the Oracle again. Dragon Spirit, though. So Nordstrom really holding on in spite of the early double Petrify here. The re-raises are mostly cleared, but...
There's a Strix Feather Arrow when you need one.
Right?
Everybody in this match has re-raise.
Except for that Oracle. Just kidding. Finally, a Petrify on the other side. Geo goes down, and this time without a re-raise. Oracle has the Phoenix down, though. But the Chocobo elects to go for the Asuna instead.
Death Sentence and Petrify there. Very nice.
Does not manage to sleep the Oracle, though. But just in time, the Geomancer is at 2. So her turn was just missed. $11 damage through the auto potion, and the regen or move HP up answers it. Ambrosia for himself. How will the Sandbag loop terminate?
They gotta take out this Oracle now. Without a re-raise proccing.
Well, that's the first step. One big damage hit without the Dragon Spirit. Chemist is going for it. And it is enough.
There we go.
So we're back in Lancer plus tree territory here. Geo tries to land asleep before she dies, but not happening. Tree is down, though she will get back up. course, Blessing of Nature once more. Going for the carved models, trying to just take the Lancer out in one shot.
Yeah, I'm wondering if the Lancer has any status immunities.
Magic Ring, so yes, but not Petrify. The trees are probably just gonna play around with each other in the corner.
Yep, until this Lancer gets petrified.
Though the chemist is probably running out of MP.
She have Ambrosia, though?
I mean, she almost certainly does. Tree might actually walk around and get to that crystal.
Yep. He needs to wake up the Geo.
Well, that's one way to do it.
That's one way to do it.
The tree goes for Magic Spirit this time, and we saw what happens when that happens. Carve model. No proc. Chocobo moves in to take out the tree. Damage split should be enough to survive a Leaf Dance. No, just barely not enough.
That tree went down without a re-raise, right?
Yep.
Let's down to the Lancer now.
We've been here before.
Janky Lancer, yeah.
However, the Geomancy this time is very much in Nozzle's favor, so should go much faster.
Yeah, soul or rolling 30% no auto potion over and over.
One of those that will happen eventually. Demon Fire? Yep. Sleep is gonna prevent it. Night is so low. Or Lancer, rather.
But coming back.
Another Demon Fire, another Sleep. This should make whatever physical hit comes next hard enough. And it does. Nozzles take it 2-0. Up next, we have Cop's Best versus Poketrainer Ches Wants to Battle. Coppola 1 versus SpringSkipper 1.
Cop's Best has a really scary Zerker Ninja on it. With an Urobo to please eat.
Speaking of, One Punch the Ninja. Item, weapon guard, attack up, and those red shoes. Scorpion tail, red shoe, attack up. That ninja is gonna be hitting some people. Going down to the other side quickly to SpringSkipper 1, we have Teddy Tree Bark, Woody Twig Bough, pair of Blessings of Nature, so re-raises 2 happen against the ninja. Burb of Battle the Chocobo, and Poketrainer Ches the Lancer with Escutcheon and the Curse Ring, White Magic Damage Split, half of MP. This team does not have a lot of ways to interact with that ninja, so it's probably going to be a pretty big part of the Cop's Best strategy. For the rest of Cop's Best, we have Super Pig the Aribo with Please Eat, Please Nerf the Mind Flare, you know what they do, and Delete Counterflood the Geomancer with, of course, Counterflood, also Short Charge and White Magic. This looks to be a pretty good matchup for Coppola, although I've been wrong before. We head on down to Large 78.
The White Magic Lancer that Spring put together is really interesting. Low MA, but half MP, move MP up. With some important spells to try to support the monsters there. Please eat on the Zerker Ninja misses. Couple of people getting poisoned by the swamp. Chocobo is the first to make contact with a 49 auto attack. Zerker just still not in range to do anything. And the tree takes out the Zerker Ninja before he can even get to anybody.
Very unfortunate for Cop's Best. Ninja will be back up from the life from the Geomancer, but not great for tempo.
Yeah, Poke Trainer Ches has a lot of momentum already.
Ches takes out the reviving Geomancer. A lot of near fatals going around.
Damage split takes out the Aribo.
Ninja going for Ches. First one misses, though. The jump puts the ninja back down. There needs to be some very lucky charm shenanigans here if Coppola wants to get anywhere.
Can the Mind Flayers charm other monsters?
I believe so. Yes. Yes, it can.
There's our answer.
Revival coming in for the Geomancer.
that's gonna be a huge swing for the 9 players team.
The poison canceling the charm, so the ninja is still down.
Oh,
And
wow.
no landing on that one. So Geomancer forced to heal, takes down Ches along with it, but that ninja is about to crystallize, and I don't know if that Geo has what it takes to do it alone. Geo goes down, and without anybody to revive out of the charm, this is probably not going to go well for that squid. Bunch of heals coming out for Poke Trainer's Ches. Yeah, not only is poison a bad roll for it, but I mean, it's possible that running the charm makes the Lancer stand back up and then the Lancer gets charmed, but I don't think the Lancer getting charmed immediately would be fast enough to get the Geo back up, so it really is just the squid.
Well, if the Lancer gets charmed but doesn't walk into poison, that might be able to get the other units up, right?
Well, it's just a matter of how long before the Geo crystallizes.
Oh, yeah, good point.
And the Lancer goes back far enough that it's probably not even in range of a mind control. Yeah, like, even if this charm goes off, I don't think the Lancer's turn happens before the crystal. Sure doesn't. So now it's just a matter of, killing the squid, which happens immediately. Game 1 goes to Ches. Small 58 coming up next. Probably going to be a very different match.
Probably going to see the Zerker Ninja smack somebody here.
Unlike last time, where he couldn't quite get there and just got wiped. Please Eat does not miss this time.
But also doesn't go to the...
Big Aqualung for the Chocobo. Hits pretty hard. Kami Itachi, on the other hand, not so hard.
Here we go.
Ninja doing what ninjas do. And getting a Please Eat as well, and it lands. Yup, a very different game from last round. Charm on one tree. Regen on the team misses the enemy.
I think Cop's best are about to run away with this.
Well, one thing's for sure, that ninja is gonna be a real problem for him. In a land that is mostly defensively focused, that ninja is gonna wreak havoc. Nose breath on Ches. That breaks both of their charms. It does not void
a ton of damage and survived.
And Ches is down. Tree is super low, but gets healed up with a magic spirit. And Tree is down. Just one more left. Geo gets the please eat sweet. The AI does not in fact have a mounting routine. It does not exist. Good to see these mind controls missing this month.
Yeah, Charm is still obviously a very strong status, but it's not as overwhelming this month for sure.
It's capable of turnarounds, but it's not will turn around every match.
These are surprisingly sticky.
Ha! Pun. Don't act lands. Leaf Dance takes out the ninja, but both of them are near fatal, and one of them can't act. Ninja stands back up and finishes the last tree off. We go to a game 3. Going to map 75 for the decider. The volcano.
I really see this going either way. Both teams seem pretty strong.
Geo has a bunch of really good elements on this map. Lava Ball being extra damage, and of course, this is Local Quake, I believe, being the other one. Confuse also very strong. Won't be landing them for this first turn, though.
The Red Geo does not have Lava Ball, unfortunately. But those have...
Going for the Rejuve to damage out the Lancer to start. Chocobo taken super low right out of the gate. Super Pig with the second Please Eat also lands. Chocobo's gonna cure and get out of there. No, doesn't get out of there, actually. Stays body blocking the trees. Sure enough, Chocobo just goes right down. Piggy gets haste, probably gonna Please Eat the squid. Pair of leaf dances do 180 to the ninja. There is the squid's Please Eat, but it misses. 49% landing on the Geo and 72 missing on the squid.
That is impressive. The Poke Trainer team is definitely having some trouble with the positioning here. The terrain is kept them stuck in this corner.
And Ches going down to that third Rejuvenate is huge. Ches kind of keeps the team together.
Sure. Did he have re-raise on him? Oh no, he's undead, so we just have to wait for him to come back.
So, kinda.
Yeah, in a way.
Yes, but no.
Counter flood healing the trees on this map.
A lot of statuses just wearing off all of a sudden. And Ninja, of course, makes quick work of that tree. Geo with a sword swing. Does have counter flood for Lava Ball, though.
Yep, we still get to see it.
Geos can, in fact, walk on lava safely. And Ninja does, in fact, make quick work of the trees. The match goes to Cop's best, 2-1. Up next, we have Kjata 2 versus Barren 3, the Kjata Classic versus Squire Squad. The Kjata Classic featuring Blake the Ninja with item, throw item, and Dragon Spirit with an Angel Ring to start off. Lennox the Lancer with Punch Art, Martial Arts, HP Restore. Jill the Sage with White Magic, Catch, and Short Charge, also a Faith Rod. And Marion the Summoner, also a Faith Rod, Time Magic, Weapon Guard, Magic Attack Up. On the other side, we have Barren 3 Squire Squad, Landry, Finley, Shea, and Lennox, all Squires. Punch Art, Sunken State, and Martial Arts on this one. Item, throw item, and counter flood on this one. Black Magic, absorb used MP, and Magic Attack Up on this one. And Time Magic and Attack Up and HP Restore on this one. We have large 50 to start. Squires proving that they are in fact a real job.
The buff to their health pools this month made them really, really appealing, I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, just 40 health, but makes a world of difference. Gets them over a bunch of major damage break points.
just kind of moving into position for now.
Ninja tosses a fireball for 135. Eats a counter flood for only 35. That's gotta be worst compatibility.
Big haste in the back for Kjata's team.
Repeating Fist for 161 triggers the Dragon Spirit. And all that fireball damage is removed. And she goes down. She will be back.
The Summoner is about to do some real damage to the Squire team, though.
Only near fatal from the explosion. Squire couldn't put quite enough up to take her out before the spell comes out. And now the immediate repercussion of that. It healed one of them. One of them has Earth Clothes, or a Green Beret. Secret Fist doesn't land on the Sage, though. Another explosion being charged, and she backs off.
Despite the low magic attack of the Squire, the explosions are doing over 200 damage because of the
Consequence of both magic attack up and strength and fire. Big flash heal, and the Squires are in trouble. .180 takes one of the Squires out. The Lancer's going to take out the other with an Earth Slash. There it is. The Kjata Classic takes game 1. Windmill Shed for the small map. Think it'll make much of a difference?
I think the Kjata team is going to blow the Squires up, unfortunately.
I don't know, having easier access to the Sage and Summoner might matter.
Petrify's gonna help.
Wing Fist for 133. That Sage is within explosion range now. .364 being charged on the Summoner. That's not a small hit. And the Sage goes down before she can do anything. Charge is
probably gonna die too?
Yeah. Life is being charged, but Dark Holy finishes it off first. Just like I said, having easier access to those spellcasters really made the difference.
For sure, a ton of momentum on the Squire side this time.
It's actually quite unusual for Kjata to do well on a large map or to do poorly on a small map. So this is a very unusual case for us. Usually Kjata loses the large and dominates the small. But as you can see, the only domination here is the Squire squad. Barren takes game 2. Medium 46. Which one will it be closer to, the large or the small? This is one of the split medium maps.
The range will be in Kjata's favor again, because like you said, I think the big turning point of that other map, small map, was easier access to the stage. Summoner went down quick before they could really do anything.
Yeah, with Wave Fist not going in on the casters, that's gonna be bad for the momentum on Barren's side. Looks like the entire squad wants to converge to deal with... Oh, never mind. Proc takes out the Sage, though,
wow.
So the Summoner's gonna have to... No, the Summoner is not going for a revive, and instead revenge killing the Squire.
I guess she could just get that kill and then go for the revive after that.
Looks that way. Pair revives, so the left side is just trading one-for-one actions with the Ninja and Lancer. Fairy it is. We should see that, Sage getting back up, and sure enough, this is not
the
a loop
Squire
that favors the Squire squad.
Is the Squire on the right side undead?
I think that's transparent, but I'll double check.
Yeah.
He is undead. So he can, in fact, stand back up, and relatively soon.
Yeah, right at the caster's back as well. Still not in the Squire squad's favor, but...
If he gets another proc on that Sage, though...
Yeah, exactly. He could one-shot the Sage again.
Hastes 2 for the two big casters.
It's just like a perfect, like, double res loop on the left side over here.
Now that the ninjas joined the fray, though, it is going to be at least a little different, as one reviver goes down.
Yeah, don't think the undead Squire is going to be coming back in time. Here he is. Let's see what he does.
Does get the proc and does manage to kill the summoner. Sage going for the revival. Does get it.
That Squire needs to keep hitting those procs to keep the momentum, though. It's still going to shift in Kjata's favor here.
That is a spell being charged on the Sage. And near fatal for the Lancer.
Deciding
Sage
not to
gets
go for a
off the
caster this time.
Gravity 2 first. That turn cycle actually went really well for the Squires. With the more durable people in the back line, and another proc. Wow! Squires are actually bringing this back together.
Slowly but surely they are.
What incredible tenacity on this side of the field. They were caught in that horrible res loop, but just got out of it. And down goes the summoner. It is just one person left, just the ninja.
I was a fool to doubt the Squire squad.
But Ninja gets the double turn, gets a kill and a revive. The near fatal Squire gets the kill back though. You don't get to see that very often. What an insane back and forth. More sandbagging on the Squire side of the field.
Does the ninja have any way to res? Wait, she does. She has the Phoenix down.
Yep.
The undead Squire comes back.
That Squire having undead made all the difference. Also landing all of those procs. So many procs.
3 huge procs in this round alone.
That's an explode being charged. Just a little short of the kill. We do see the Sage back up, but the Summoner crystallizes, which lets the Sage get back into it. With a flash heal for the Ninja, the Kjata Classic is putting back together an offense.
Last gasp of Kjata's team.
I mean, it could be the turnaround.
100% it could.
I think the Ninja's just a little too single target, though. There are just too many Squires still standing. Ninja revives the Sage, depending on how timing lines up here. Ranged Squire has the answer. Ninja might be faster than one Squire, but she isn't faster than 4.
Yeah, and this Sage is not getting any opportunity to move, being rezzed.
It looked bleak at first, but the Squire squad dominates the small map and manages to barely hang on to take the medium. Match goes to Barren 3, 2-1. What an incredible comeback.
Yeah, that was so impressive from the Squire squad.
Up next, we have Ludo 3 versus Soul 2, Surely My Continued Efforts versus Bombing Raid. For Ludo's Surely My Continued Efforts, you have It Won't and Don't Call Me Shirley. It Won't the Bloodstalker. And Don't the Living Bone with Kotetsu. Call Me the Samurai. Call Me the Samurai. Yes, please do that. With basic skill, HP Restore, and Guts. And Shirley the Chemist with Talk Skill, Weapon Guard, and Magic Attack Up. On the other side, we have Bombing Raid the Lancer with Item, Guts, and HP Restore. With the Flame Shield to deal with, well, you know. Bombay the Ninja with basic skill, Dragon Spirit, and Defense Up, canceling fire with the black costume. and triple boom the grenade with triple fire and flame ride the explosive with flame spin. We go to large 40.
Notably on Surely My Continued Effort, the 2 human units and the living bone can all absorb dark, so we might see some Tetsu healing happening.
Kotetsu or Blood Ritual from the Bloodstalker. So we have a dark team versus a fire team. Notably, Skeleton not charging death. First time for everything.
There wasn't anybody in range.
As if that would stop him.
He just charged death on himself.
Blood Ritual misses the ninja, so no damage to the Tonberry. That is a big Kotetsu. I forgot how big that is. Oh, wow.
260 damage on 2 units.
But the triple flame puts a stop to that.
Wow, flames come out swinging.
Lancer goes down immediately, though. And with another Kotetsu coming out, there goes the ninja. But sometimes you just land all the hits. Game 1 goes to Bombing Raid. In 1:45.
Triple flame with triple kills in that match.
Going to small 111. Yeah, definitely a change from the big sandbaggy defensive back and forths we've seen earlier tonight.
Yeah, that was over in a flash.
I mean, I guess Call of the Wild versus Gunzerker was also just a brutal bloodbath. So, they haven't all been slow tonight, just been trending that way. Knife Hand gets the kill, but oh my, triple flame only gets the one. Huge
big
everyone's
grudge.
grudge. Oof. From 2 hit points, that's gonna be a big one. Now the bomb's just trying to do what they do. Sure enough, 2 kills.
Kill everything.
Samurai with Wish, but being standing next to somebody you just brought up is not where you want to be against these attacks. Guarded there. And this time, Phoenix Down revives from a distance. Samurai moves in. There's another huge everyone's grudge. Goodbye to that bomb.
Even though these bombs are capable of one-shotting people, Tomberry just sits in the corner one-shotting people himself.
Tries to heal the teammate, but nope. Time for another 3-way triple flame.
Will the Tomberry take out the bomb?
Another heal that unfortunately only really, oh, the bone's back.
A big Kutetsu.
And the Everyone's Grudge going to be enough to finish it off. We go to a game 3. Going to the outside of the windmill shed this time. Yeah, you don't hold a grudge, you execute a grudge. See, if they're dead, no more grudge. Solves the problem. Oof, big
And
triple
here
flame
we
right
go.
out. Only one, though. Phoenix Down brings the Tonberry back, and you know what that means.
Wow. Airball misses, so Tonberry gets a chance for the Everyone's Grudge, but it's guarded by the ninja.
He did his best.
Big Kotetsu.
Guts lands on the Tonberry. Paradefy Pains. In answer to your question, Soul, I don't know. Another Guts! But can't put the Everyone's Grudge into effect because of the HP restore. The Lancer was too big. I did say
Double kill for the triple flame.
I did say that, like, the bombs I made undead only to prevent them from, like, getting caught in that Phoenix Down self-destruct loop. Like, that's just too much, too good. And I liked that because they were so strong, they had the healing reversal drawback. So I think I like leaving them able to take damage from Dark just conceptually, although I need to clean up the data companion to be more explicitly clear about the Dark interactions with everything. So I think moving forward, as it works right now is how I want it to work, but it's been unclear. Also, I don't know why people with Cursed Ring absorb Dark. Doesn't make any sense to me. Because, like, it's apparently not a property of undead because bombs don't. So, it's one big yai DK, basically. Anyways, Bombing Raid takes it 2-1. We'll go to Simmon 1 and Barren 2. Monster Mash versus B Team. A reprise of our winners from last month. Let's see if Barren can put a dent in its winning record. For Monster Mash, we have Calamari the Mind Flare. Got nerfed. Crepe Myrtle the Trent. Not really nerfed, but I mean, Strix's Feather Arrow exists now. Iberico the Porky, not the one that got nerfed. And Gruyere the Geomancer, Punch Art, Counterflood, and Overflow. On the other side, for Barren's B team, we have Blaze the Geomancer. Draw out, Counterflood, Magic Attack up. 15 on those drawouts. Gonna be pretty nice. Those getting buffed this month. Benjamin the Thief with Item HP Restore and Equip Axe. Bruno the Aribo with Please Eat, and Burn the Time Mage with White Magic, MA Save, and Equip Armor. 320, the beefiest unit on the squad thanks to that Equip Armor. We'll head on down to Large 6.
I noted whenever I was looking at the teams for tonight that there's 3 Equip Axe Thieves among the teams here. I'm wondering if that's just to go for Vital Strikes, or does Concentrate interact with like Axe's damage rolls in some way?
Nope.
Must be for the Vital Strikes then.
Yep. I don't know, like, if you're spending 2k, yes, Porky is very good for it, but, like, you can also get, like, Everyone's Grudge at 2k. Like, that ain't nothing. Like, sometimes just, Guts and Meatbone Slash and Everyone's Grudge will win the game by itself. But yes, I do agree, Porky is definitely a very strong 2k contender. That said, I was considering dropping the pig's revive hit rate and giving it to Black Goblin instead. Yeah, I was thinking of flipping Black Goblin and Pig 2's revive rates. Counterflood does not frog the piggy, but it does kill it.
That's better than a frog.
Mind Control coming out. Does get the pig, but does not get the thief. Time Mage bringing the Geo back up, it looks like. And Geo goes immediately. Quicksand doesn't land, but Carve Model does.
And gets the Petrify.
Betrayal Most Foul. Pig takes out the thief, and there is the revival for the pig. Thief does get back up, but that is a lot of tempo lost. Thief trades turns with the squid and runs away to get better positioned. Blessing of Nature for 3. The pig spreads the charm around. This is going real bad for B team.
Yeah, that one charm of the pig has led to a one-hit KO on the thief and a charm of their...
The charm wears off, but the pig gets stopped in its place. But the thief lands a charm on another charming unit, and that could turn everything around too. Mind Flare goes immediately, and there it is. Double charms his own team thanks to the Team Good compatibility.
You get a charm, and you get a charm.
Oh man.
I don't even know who's on what team anymore.
Prior to that, they were just all on Barren's team. Thief recharms the Geo. And breaks the Petrify. This Time Mage is still charmed for Barren, though, so that's going to be bad for the pig.
Really surprised the squid decided to smack the tree? Of all of its options?
That charm sequence probably did turn it around for Barren, although the original charm sequence was what won it for Simmon, so... I mean, turnabout is fair play, I suppose. Charm wears off on the Time Mage, and now it is just Simmon's team being way behind.
Roll on the axe.
Rejuve on the pig. Charm wears off. Re-raise does kick in. So there are still 3 units up on Simmon's team. Aqualung near fatals the pig, but it gets the HP restore. Thief takes out the Geo, and Time Mage is here with a Demi for the squid. And the pig's gonna finish it off with a straight dash. No, just short. Geo will finish it off, though. Squid and near fatal going for the kill on the Time Mage. But the Thief's gonna finish up that tree, and it is just the squid now.
Squid is not long for this world.
The pig handles it. Game 1 goes to the B team.
Can we do a quick delay check for me? I think I fell behind in that one by pretty far.
Up, up, down, 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 up.
Now it looks fine.
Cool. Damn it. I hit the wrong button. No, I didn't want to cancel. Going to 119 for the small map. Without whole team charming shenanigans on both sides, which team is going to come out on top on this small map? All clustered up together, it's going to be a pretty big start. Charm right out of the gate.
Charm.
Don't move locks the Geo in place. And some support coming out of the Time Mage. Thief goes down to Aqualung, but will be back. Friendly Fire takes out the pig. Rejuve helping the enemy team more than its own. The Thief is hitting like 32% steel hearts. It's 30-something%. I was watching. It's nuts.
So yes, he has been very lucky then.
Aqualung takes her right back down. Pitfall coming out of the Geo, locks the squid in place, and the counter flood breaks the charm. Another revive coming in for the Geo. The Thief comes up. Charming Charming Geomancer is down. Or Charmed Geomancer. Straight Dash does a bunch to the tree, and notably no damage split there. That's huge. And the squid being brought into Near Fatal and with Don't Move is going to really limit its options. Demi finishes it off, and it is just a tree. Pig makes quick work of it, and just like that, B-Team takes it 2-0.
Yeah, that was brutal. You're right, Simmon. Unfortunately, I fell behind in that one as well. I don't know how it's happening where like it's only falling behind during the games, but not in the menus. But it's like a second or two behind the game itself.
Let me do something real fast. Let's see if this helps. Down, up, down, 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 up, up, up.
Yep. Looks good.
Now let's see if we fall behind any. Okay, where am I? Ludo 1 versus Paddy 2. Ready or Not, Here I Crumb versus Horrors of Rouen. Wow, that was super twangy. Anyways. Last match that we have available of the winner's bracket round 2. For Ludo, Ready or Not, Here I Crumb, featuring Sourdough the Geomancer with Elemental, Talk Skill, Auto Potion, and Monster Talk. Multigrain the Thief with Item, Weapon Guard, and Equip Axe. Rai the Ninja with Snipe, Counter, and Sicken. And Banana the Taiju with Spirit of Life. On the other side, Kieran the Sacred with Mimic Titan. Genbu the Squire with Item, Weapon Guard, and Throw Item. Seiryu the Dragon with Thunder Breath, and Byako the Ninja with Item, Equip Spear, and Hamido with those double Dragon Whiskers. We head to large 29.
Notably, the Geomancer on Ready or Not, Here I Crumb has Monster Talk skill. So I see him do stuff with the beefy monsters on Horrors of Rouen.
Mimic Titan for 135 to start. That heals most of his teammates, I believe.
Oh, okay. Do they have Earth Claws and stuff?
Yep.
The Green Dragon, does he absorb Earth as well, or?
He is the one that does not. I think it's most of the teammates, not all. Green is, I want to say, Lightning. There's a Hamido, and ooh, God, wow. That
thief surviving despite being attacked by the double Whale Whisker Ninja and the Squire, but gets taken out by the Mimic Titan.
Ninja's on the clock, but maybe not good giving him 2 turns of unfettered access to your team. Oof. Tree notably not weak to axe. What if, though?
That would be neat.
Just chop her down. Spirit of Life does pick the thief back up, and the ninja is in range, takes it right back down. Death Sentence does get the Minotaur guy, whatever one it is. Sacred? Either way. Game 1 goes to Paddy 2.
Impressive display from Forza.
Small 14 coming up next.
I think this might go the same way with a small map that Ninja's going to be able to take somebody out immediately. It does not make it to anybody. Sacred gets a big Mimic Earth on the left side there.
Gets a death sentence for his trouble, though. Double kill from the dragon. Thief is back up and brings back up the ninja, but they are both really low.
And there's a lot of AoE damage on white team. Ninja cannot make it in there, though.
Small axe, but doesn't matter. There's the Mimic Titan. Carve model does not proc on anything, and the dragon is in place now. This is a huge thunder breath, but it is guarded.
Ready or not trying their hardest to stay alive here, but it's only a matter of time.
Squire takes out the ninja as well. That's a petrify. Even if you can't kill her, that'll do it. And the ninja finally making himself known. Between that and the dragon, near fatal, not quite enough.
If I'm going down, I'm taking you with me, the tree says.
Little bit of sandbaggy time for the rest.
This is an aggressive tree.
And there it is. Tree is done. Goes quickly to Paddy 2, 2-0.
That team looks strong, Paddy.
Alrighty, we head down now into the losers bracket for our last 5. So these 5 teams fighting to stay alive. We have Paddy 1 versus Cup, 3 Burt, 3 Furious versus This Team Sucks.
Is this the team that had the 560 damage spin fist or something?
I think so. Anyways, Robert the Noose with that 2-handed blood sword was super hard to kill. Ended up barely holding on, turning one game around, but not quite the second last time. The one where he managed to take out the lance and the bow on the opposing side so he could Hamido his way back up through them. So that was his big last night. So Robert the Noose, Precision, Hamido, 2 hands. Norbert the Bard with Item, Weapon Guard, and Guts. And of course the confusing harp. Harbert the Mime, and Berthold the Monk with Punch Art, Snipe, Meatbone Slash, and Equip Armor. 421, a lot of hit points on that monk, and you know the way monks scale, those battle songs are going to be big. On the other side, for this team sucks, we have Doug Dimmadome the Thief with Precision, Weapon Guard, and Abandon. Quinn the Thief with Item, Auto Potion, and Equip Bows for that silver bow. Corey the Monk with Basic Skill, Counter Flood, and Equip Armor. And Oakley the Priest with Time Magic, Counter Magic, and half of MP. Monk starting with the Barbuda so that he stands still long enough to get caught in the Haste 2. We head down to large 99 for the start. Bert starting in the unlucky corner. Mime already coming under fire. But he does live long enough to see one battle song. 2 hits on the monk, and 1 on the mime. Long-range thief taking the hit, but only for 64 after that auto potion.
The mime is up there all alone now.
And the haste is successful. Full team haste for this team sucks. Monk gets a 3rd PA from the battle song. And a double guard on the Earth Slash. Now the heavy hitters are coming in. Bard continues his song and backs off. Repeating fist for 279. Obviously, that scaling is working out real well for the monk. And a Hamido stops that monk's attack. Momentum, even though they're down a team member, seems to be in Bert's favor. Poison for the monk.
Wondering if one of these thieves can destroy the blood source.
There's a heal for the thieves. There goes the weapon on the priest. She loses a speed and an MA. Berthold with the revive for the mime instead of going for the big punches. Mime just goes right back down. Another battle song goes off. Does not hit the monk this time. But the thief sure does. Haste 2 refreshed. Things looking really good for Cup's team. But Robert the Noose living up to his name. That priest is gone.
And Robert cut his way back into this.
A revive and a chakra for the priest. But the bard is getting in position to revive the mime and the monk. but a huge stop lands on Robert. Bloodsword not disarmed, 71% though, so might be seeing that going away next turn. The Bard barely survives the Monk.
This team sucks is running away with this now.
Bard couldn't survive the second Thief. The double turn haste really did it.
That knight will not give up his Bloodsword, though.
I mean, it's really all he has, so... There it is. Game 1 goes to This Team Sucks. JK team is based. Go to Small 12. Historically, small maps not great for mime combo teams. Although, being in closer quarters with the Knight and Monk may just be better for 3 Burt, 3 Furious. So let's see how this goes.
You're right about that. Time does something immediately.
Team Haste gets 3. There goes a weapon on a Thief. Bard goes off into the corner to begin his performance. And the Thief fails to kill the Mime because his weapon is gone.
And gets countered.
Unfortunately, it was Life Song and it didn't go off fast enough to save the Mime.
Urset Strike. It's the first time I've seen that.
I think it happened last game. I just don't think it landed. Wave Fist takes that Thief out immediately. The Rejuve does nothing. Revive misses. Robert gonna mid-charge the priest, goes right down. Bard goes for the attack, goes on the attack instead. Loses his harp for the trouble. Mime is back up though. And the Burts are running away with this just as much as the as Cup's team was in the previous round. Bard Phoenix downs the Mime. And the full team is back up.
The heavy hitters on yellow being right next to the enemy team really helped this round.
Double Chakra. So that Mime is in good health once more. The Monk does go down to the Spin Fist. Hellcry is guarded. Mime goes back down. Monk gets a crystal. That's going to make him big enough to survive whatever this Monk is doing. He resets the timer on the priestess, but she's probably not going to survive. Robert loses his blood sword, but still punches the priest to death.
Green team. I think it's still a little too late, but if that disarm had landed earlier.
Yeah, it would have made a big difference. But battle songs are coming out now, and we know what that means. Also worth noting that battle song now scales quadratically on the knight as well as the monk.
Yeah, still punching for 224.
Monk goes down, and it is just a thief. And the mime is able to retreat away. Mime is gonna survive. Bard looks like he gutsed. Life Song is out now. In a complete reversal from last game. 3 Burt, 3 Furious, commanding lead 4-on-1.
It's 200 health for the whole team right there, 4 life songs in a row.
Yeah, that is really hard healing throughput to neutralize. Another Cursed Strike lands, but we're on Battle Song now, and you know what that means. It means big ol' punches. And we go to a game 3 on map 56.
Be right back.
I would probably have to nerf one or both if you could make mimes move less, so... Which, I mean, will be coming in the future, so... Another full team haste coming out early for Cup's team. Norbert moving in instead of pulling back. The Bard is in the thick of it this time. Mime goes down before the first battle song. Only the monk gets the PA. Hamido is guarded, but it does stop the attack. Another battle song. But both miss the monk. And the Bard goes down. Spinfist taking out the mime as well. This is just a little bit too fast. And the stop on the monk all but seals it. A double stopped team versus a full haste team. Just too much for the Burts to handle. Robert is down, and it is just the monk now.
Stopped monk.
Goes 2-1 to this team sucks. Cup's tournament life continues, and the Burts are out once more. Look forward to seeing next month's iteration.
JK, team is based.
Up next, we have Barren 4 versus Kjata 4. Equip X versus With My Mighty Lance. For Equip X, we have, of course, Equip Katana, Equip Axe, Equip Spear, and Equip Bows. Reese the Ninja with the Katana's Basic Skill and Dragon Spirit. Sarah the Thief with Item Counter and, of course, the Golem Axe. Spencer the Samurai with Sing, MA Save, and Equip Spear. The Cross Helmet and the Double-Handed Holy Lance does a lot of damage. And, of course, the 10 MA makes the proc actually do real damage. And Gray the Priest with Yin Yang Magic, Counter Magic, and Equip Bows. Mithril Bow, of course, giving 3 MA. So making for those bigger Oracle spells. On the other side, with my Mighty Lance, we have Dick the Lancer with 2 Dragon Whiskers, Hamido, and Basic Skill. Rod the Lancer with Item, Throw Item, and HP Restore. Johnson the Lancer with Punch Art, Martial Arts, and Counter Throw. And Willie the Lancer with Time Magic, Weapon Guard, and Attack Up. We head on down to large 54 to get it started.
Did notice the Lancer team all has very low movement, 3s and 4s across the board, so they're just moving as a big death ball.
Yeah, Kjata was saying he didn't like the team last night because of the low movement, and then it absolutely crushed its opponent, and he's like, you know what, never mind, it's fine. Tell you what, this is a bad map to have low movement on, though. Mega Potion out of Sarah. She takes more damage than she did immediately. Those Lancers are merciless. Coming back to life, though. Dick the Lancer jumps across.
Didn't even need the second swing.
Yep, the proc did it. Didn't need the second swing there, though. Hamido very strong, as always. Sarah the Thief opts to get out and revive the priest. But there's already an archer in your... or there's already a lancer in your base. Haste 2 for the 2 back lancers. Another Hamido. And another
this
proc.
Hamido Lancer is just destroying people up there.
3 down. Thief decides to go for a Mega Potion to kill the Deadly Lancer instead of a revival for a teammate. The Self-Haste 2 comes out, and we have 3 Hasty Lancers.
I think you're right, Soul. I think she made the right call.
There she goes, bringing the priest up.
And the priest get a res off, though. Nope.
Lancer
maybe
goes,
again.
Thief goes down, and the Lancers are invading. Earth Slash is going to finish it up. The Mighty Lance takes game 1.
Pretty convincingly, too.
Oh yeah, they got in there and they did what they do. You don't really see a lot of Lancers swinging their lances. You see a lot of martial arts and punch art. That shows that the Lancers can do it if you build them for it.
That Hamido Lancer killed like 4 units on its own.
Yeah. Speaking of, simply brutal. Haste 2 being charged, and that Lancer is moving on up while the rest are congregating over on the left. Samurai begins singing, and the priest Going for a rejuve on the undead. Target probably not the best choice there, although I guess maybe with the 40% C evade, that's probably fine. I don't know.
Well, there you go, that's why.
Earth Slash coming through, but only damages the teammate.
Big target from the ninja to take out the Lancer.
Ninja just like, I'll show you target's good. Target obviously very strong with katanas, and with equipped katana, well, you see the result there. Pseudo concentrate and extra damage.
Momentum is definitely in Equipped X's favor this round.
Walks out of the rejuve.
X kind of wasting a lot of turns here, though. Not really getting much done. The battle songs are stacking up, but that's just giving more time for the Lancer to get back up.
Well, the Lancers aren't really doing all that much either, so... Hamido, but the first hit crits for the knockback. Ooh, what a huge counter with that axe.
The double dodge and the counter.
Lancer can't advance because of the corpses of his friends, but that holds the ninja and thief to doing nothing as well. It's just a stalemate on the left side.
They're all just sitting over there looking at each other.
And that's one Lancer back, but that opens up the room for offense against the other Lancer.
Yep, here comes the target.
And there goes the Lancer.
420 damage from the ninja.
Mega Potion takes down one, and it is just that one Lancer left in the corner.
Very narrow side of the map really worked out in the ninja and thief's favor. That class evasion to work.
That's a big rejuve being charged. The double whack, one kill on one, and then another attack on the other. But target makes quick work of that one. And it is just that one. Axe does it. Equip X takes game 2. We go to a game 3 on medium 78. Pair of really lopsided matches. Let's see which direction the medium leans.
Without the narrow map feature on this one, it's Lancer's favor probably.
Haste 2 catching 3 of the Lancers, but 1 misses, so only half the team hasted. Battle Song comes out. Really useful on that ninja for his target. And the proc keeps him from being knocked back so that a second hit could be attempted, but he dodges with his massive class evade. Charm fails. Can't Hamito a repeating fist. Definitely Fig.
Lancer Ball of Death is just moving through him again.
The Samurai is 6750 JP. Lancer's just wreaking havoc. Priest going for the revive. But how does he even pick a team member to revive? Surrounded by angry Lancers, it's not looking good.
Yeah, all these Lancers can pretty much one-shot anybody. Without something like a dodge going in Green's favor, it's just unstoppable.
And with just the ninja left, one Lancer down. That looks like a haste coming out. There it is. Ninja is down. Match goes to the Mighty Lance, 2-1. Equip X is eliminated. We head on down to Omega 3 versus Spring 2. Team Trees, all caps, all E's, versus Poke Trainer Moores wants to battle. Trees. And a Lonely Lumberjack. With Talk Skill, Weapon Guard, and, of course, Equip Axe for that title axe. On the other side, but no Monster Talk, which is unfortunate because 3 of the other team are monsters. Hopefully the drawouts will be enough. Odium the Bone Snatch, Dolor the Bone Snatch, Vermis Ligno the Trent with Blessing of Nature, with no re-raise effectiveness, as every other member of his team is undead, and Poke Trainer Moores with Talk Skill, MP Switch, and Equip Armor. It is a 4-tree matchup. Let's get it started. Large 55.
Both Talk Skill units without any Monster Talk in this one, fortunately.
Only able to talk to each other. Trees versus 1 trees. Double haste. Trees
Trees
forming a
deciding
conga
not
line.
to. They didn't buff anybody though.
One leaf dance.
He goes out here all alone.
Two leaf dance. That one hits the MP switch. Looks like they're charging Death Honor to heal.
Of course they are.
Three leaf dance. No dice. Second one does take out a tree, though. She is near fatal. And the Taiju is going to finish it off. No.
Whoa.
Tried to kill with a revive, as well as revive a teammate.
Yeah, I guess not really that bad of a decision, but it didn't work out.
Death misses that time.
Sleeping Samurai is not good.
At least he's protected.
Because
There's-
Leaf Dance doesn't hit allies, there's like no way to wake him up other than smacking him.
Looks like he's getting death charged on him again. And down goes the Geo. Or no, wait, that was a friendly. Never mind. Leaf Dance for 90. And once again, Spirit of Life to bring up the teammate, but it fails a second time. It's super unfortunate for Team Tree. There's a second death landing.
He's heavily on the back foot here, but we'll have a chance.
And that wakes the samurai up. Regen for self, haste for teammate. But the first tree crystallizes.
Skelly starts charging another death.
Does not land, however. Down goes the bones.
Now the momentum is on Tree's favor. Skilly comes back though.
Berserk for the samurai.
Berserk axe at that.
Just a bunch of leaf dances going on around. Death misses the tree. Ooh, proc misses. Almost took out the tree. Demi 2 takes the tree out. And Sleepy Samurai puts Poke Trainer Moors in a pretty commanding lead. But a revive does help, along with a blessing of nature for its own team. Just a bunch of trees dying and getting back up. Another death being charged. Mimic Darabon once again sleeps the Samurai. Samurai is back out of it once more.
Yeah, those sleeps have been huge.
The deaths will land eventually.
The other Skelly's going to get up soon as well. The Samurai is awake now.
.280 takes her right out. No more Geo, but also no more Samurai. I believe he has re-raise though.
Correct. Only one tree remains from Poke Trainer Moors.
Although the rest of the team could get back up at any time.
One of the Skellies is about to get up right now.
There's one Skelly back. And no damage split to take it right back out. Kiku from the Samurai takes the Skelly back down. Moors with the insult, and once again, the Samurai is berserked. MP switch keeps her up through the big 320 axe swing.
Undead spawn with full mana, or
What's that?
do undead spawn with full mana if they resurrect?
No. I'm just not even sure anything undeads have costs mana. Near Fatal on the Geo. The tree's gonna finish her off. No, wait, that's the teammate tree. I keep doing that.
We need those monster pallets.
Yeah, unfortunately, as stands, I don't know how to make the Monster Pallets team distinct. I am probably going to work on it.
It doesn't sound easy. It would definitely be a huge quality of life feature, though. Yeah, good point, Soul.
Knife Hand kills the Samurai, but he will return. There he is. Spirit of Life brings him back. Demi 2 takes him right back down.
But he's not re-raised.
Not this time. Or no, yeah, he does. Never mind. Skelly stands up, Skelly goes down. Kaiju once again brings the samurai back. Somewhere along this line, they each lost a team member. Or no, never mind. All the Skellies stand back up. It's just slow.
Yeah, Team Trees is definitely down one tree, but it looks like it could go either way.
Samurai berserked once more. Samurai dead once more.
Big, I think you're probably right. It's pretty insane how highly the AI values.
Only one left standing for Poke Trainer Moors. Can they finish fast enough? Yes, they do. Game 1 goes to Team Trees. Small 53 coming up next. How will Team Trees fare when it has its full team and does not have a sleepy samurai? Death being charged.
Simmon!
Yeah, Trees are going to be getting a lot of big full team hits here. Death misses. God, what a death ball. Knife hand is damage split. Samurai Kiku's through his own team to kill a bone.
Low damage numbers because the protects are all around.
Magic Spirit for the big heal. Poke Trainer Moore's Woodman retreats. There's the Berserk. That Geo is trapped far away from its team. Skelly goes down. Damage split there. This is looking pretty heavily in Team Tree's favor. Geo jumps over and runs away. Does manage to sleep the samurai. But walks into range for a double leaf dance. It is one tree versus tree. Samurai needs to wake up. Just basic attacks coming out of the trees. Magic Spirit comes out for 130. So Tree is not dead yet, and the Skellies are coming back up.
Oh no. We're gonna start landing deaths.
Not if Leaf Dance has anything to say about it. Death misses. That's another dead Skelly. Leaf Dance just short of killing the Geo. But the damage split finishes it up. Samurai wakes up and he is pissed. He is coming for the tree.
I didn't even know sleep had a duration.
And the Leaf Dances begin once more. This is a huge opportunity for Poketrainer Moore's team, though. With all of these trees on the lower end of the field and the Samurai also way down here, when the Skellies start getting up, that means they can rain death down completely out of range.
Yep. Many turns in a row.
It's going to be super close. Tree goes for an aggressive... barely survives. But doesn't survive that, and there will be no standing up. Team Trees just takes the match 2-0. Poketrainer Moore's is eliminated. Just a bad matchup running against a triple monster team without monster talk. Super unfortunate. We go now to Love Card Magic 3 versus Kaffe 2, Alone in the Darkness versus Day of the Tentacle. For Alone in the Darkness, we have Yuri the Geomancer with Punch Art, Martial Arts, and Counter Throw. Astrid the Geomancer with Magic Attack Up, Item, and Regenerator. Dry Bones the Living Bone with Kotetsu, and Miriam the Time Mage with Draw Out, Hamido, and Equip Sword. On the other side, for Day of the Tentacle, we have Bernard the Engineer with White Magic that range Hamido and Abandon. Range Hamido probably not going to pay very good dividends against this team. Laverne the Geomancer with Punch Art, Counterflood, and Defense Up. Hoagie the Squire with Time Magic, HP Restore, and Guts. And Green Tentacle the Morble. We go to Large 100 to start it off.
Colored Magic's team on this one has huge numbers. The 18 physical attack Geo with martial arts. That's going to put out a lot of damage.
Sure is.
And a Geomancer that has, I think, 16 MA, 14 PA with magic attack up.
Yeah, Love Colored Magic definitely is optimized for offense on this team.
Yeah, but also everybody below 300 hit points, I believe, so pretty squishy.
That is the cost of getting numbers that high on offense, I imagine, so. Just a single haste for a Geomancer. Petrified immediately.
Cleo Label is going to come in huge on this one. Everybody on the enemy team.
Yeah, 61% Petrify is definitely something you want to have against these kind of damage numbers. What is he charging? There's a Holy Explosion, 225.
You got white magic? You might be charging whole life or something. Flash
Sure
heal?
is.
Whole life.
And down she goes. There's a second seal for Petrify. Absolutely brutal run by Bernard of Day of the Tentacle.
Taking out 3 units single-handedly.
Holy Explosion does take out that Geo. And 221 Hamido for that Squire. That Time Mage is no joke. And she guards the entire run of the Bad Breath. Mustadio goes down to the Holy Explosion. And that's a second... No, target. No Hamido there. Tentacle takes her out. Game 1 goes to Day of the Tentacle. That Time Mage certainly exerted herself there. What's she going to be able to do in close quarters? Let's find out.
Yeah, I think Alone in the Darkness is going to be able to blow some people up this round.
Yeah, a Time Mage with Equip Sword for the Materia Blade for Holy Explosion. That's... Love Card Magic does always come up with the interesting things that we miss. A lot of us miss, so really glad to have her as part of this. Super neat seeing what she comes up with month after month. Huge hits on those carve models. There's that
interesting builds, but also very powerful builds. Like she had what, 4 teams in the top? However many teams last
Yeah, she did not lose a round to anyone but herself until the final day, where she had all 4 teams still in contention. She did lose to some other people then, but nonetheless, having all your teams live until the final day of streams is absurd. And Alone in the Darkness, sure enough, showing what happens in close quarters. Morble is near fatal. Squire is probably going to die in a hit. Huge bad breath on the Holy Explosion Time Mage. Carve model takes out the Squire, and it is just the Morble versus the Living Bones. That Kotetsu should seal it. Alone in the Darkness bounces back on the small map, and we are going to a Game 3. Medium 72. One way or the other, these two teams get it done fast.
Yeah, exactly.
This one has a bit of complicated terrain. Geomancer doesn't care, though. Water Ball coming out. 234 from just a base damage Geomancer. That's so big. Engineer's gonna start. Yep, that is a full life. Big heals out of the skeleton. That is a... What is that Squire do? Oh my god. Well, that just happened.
4-person bad breath.
Stops the Squire's spell, whatever it was. Geo knocks Mustadio right down. Stigma Magic does cure the confusion, so... But look at that lineup for Holy Explosion. Brutal. It's a 2-on-2. Tentacle poisons the Time Mage. Geomancer is coming down and gonna finish off the other Geo. It is just a Morble. Does he have what it takes? Nope. Alone in the Darkness takes it 2-1. Day of the Tentacle is eliminated. And finally, Love Colored Magic 1 versus SpringSkipper 3. Golden Girl 007 versus Poke Trainers Ipsum and Lorem want to battle. Alright, for the Golden Girls, we have Junko the Monk with Time Magic, HP Restore, and Equip Armor. Tomohisa the Engineer with Item, Auto Potion, and Throw Item. Madoka the Samurai with White Magic, Counterflood, and Equip Bow for that Mithril Bow. Plus 3 MA, 16 MA total on a Samurai. That's a lot of damage. Plus, with Strength and Holy, the Holy Strikes are pretty big. And Mommy the Archer, double Arbalest with Dragon Spirit and Dance. On the other side, for Poke Trainers Ipsum and Lorem, we have Igni the Minotaurus with Blowfire, and Ira the Minotaurus with the same. Trainer Ipsum and Trainer Lorem, Lancer with an E2, White Magic, HP Restore, and half of MP, and move MP up, so it is always ready with White Magic. And Lorem with Talk Skill, Auto Potion, and Equip Armor. Notably, no monsters on the other side this time. Gonna go much better for Lorem than it went for Moors. We'll head to Large Map 71. Man, I'm really hungry all of a sudden. I think I'm gonna make dinner after this.
Me too.
Looks like a haste being charged over there. Lorem and Ipsum moving out. The Minotaurs may lag behind. That may be bad for Lorem and Ipsum.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. The Poke Trainer team doesn't really have any way to buff its monsters or support them really in any way other than resurrecting.
Big 180 Holy Strike over a teammate, and Lorem is already super low. And there's the Seal Evil. Ipsum is a statue. And with only Talk Skill on that Geomancer, there is no answer for that Petrify. Earth / double miss, of course, never going to hit Mustadio. But yeah, she is angry now.
Refute should be able to remove Petrify, right?
Oh, right. Refute. I forgot Refute existed. Slow and Poison off the Nameless. But also she's dead, so refute doesn't work anymore.
Very fair. So I don't know if I've ever seen refute used.
It doesn't happen often. It does sometimes. We have seen it used a couple times like 2 months ago, and I haven't changed anything functionally about the way it works. Proc puts the Minotaur in near fatal, and Engineer finishes him off. Blowfire for 180, but the monk is angry and not running away. Bagwhack for 192. Bow does not finish him off, but he is very low. The Engineer Rifle does. Quick game 1 to Golden Girl 007. Small 86 coming up next. I think just like we said before with the previous Poke Trainer battle, a smaller map is definitely going to be more in the favor of Ipsum and Lorem. Because these Minotaurs will be in action immediately.
Yeah, that'll definitely help out the Poke Trainer. Golden Girl notably being a very ranged team. One tanky monk who likes to move up front.
And that's not a Seal Evil to start. That's looking good for Lorem and Ipsum. And a double Mimic Darevon. Definitely seeing a different match from last game. Berserking her with the bag, definitely in favor of Ipsum and Lorem. Bag Monk not nearly as scary as Unarmed Monk. With the 48 bag whack. He's leg aimed, so he's stuck there. But he's not a statue, and he won't be. He is now berserked.
Geomancer just loves insulting people.
Boom. Archer trapped in the corner with an angry Paraminotaurs.
Witch Hunt is an interesting choice.
We have a Gunzerker. Go back to sleep, Archer. Nothing to see here. Archer is down. Lancers don't move, falls off just after his turn. So another turn wasted. But he is coming back into the fray now. That samurai will be berserked when she gets back up. Protect really good against the Gunzerker, and with the weak Engineer's Rifle he is using, just doing almost no damage.
Minotaur's putting in a lot of work this round for sure.
Yeah, Minotaurs hit really hard, and a sleeping unit getting the extra damage bonus, just, it's brutal. And those Berserks have just been, sometimes Berserk feels like you're helping them, but against this team it's just been fantastic.
Sure.
A Gunner and a bag, and a Monk being forced to use their bag, like, yeah. Poke Trainers take game 2, and we're going to medium 27 for the final match of the night. haste being charged on too. And the Poke Trainers are splitting off.
I feel like this is the perfect map for an interesting matchup here.
The dance begins. There's a Holy Strike over the corner for 180. Poke Trainer Lorem in some trouble already. Mimic Darevon misses too. She gets a regen, but that might not be enough with that Holy Strike coming around the corner. Minotaur's getting into position. That Berserk on that Monk not landing is huge. That Monk is basically completely trivialized if that lands. Kiku finishes off the Geo and damages the Lancer. And the damage starts in on the Minotaurs.
Minotaurs are about to start dealing out damage themselves, though.
Ipsum going for the damage on the Engineer.
He might have been out of mana from the Witch Hunt.
Yeah, that's almost certainly what it is. He has move MP up, so he'll regain it, but he doesn't have enough for the life thanks to the Witch Hunt. I don't know how Love-Colored Magic does it. HP Restore triggers, though. And Blowfire brings that Minotaur back into the fight. Minotaur once more in near fatal. Lancer is getting 4 MP around, so it will be 2 more before it has the mana to cast life. But that's huge, landing that Berserk, because she is not as good anymore. Not at all. Heal for the team and damage on the undead, though. The Minotaurs once again helping each other stay up. Mommy goes with the dances again, keeping the Lancer from being able to revive, and the body block is keeping him well away from his teammate as well. But another weak bag whack wastes the Monk's turn.
This archer over here, the dancing archer, is just keeping both of these Minotaurs occupied while also draining the... Oh, it's a nameless dance, not a witch hunt this time.
Near fatal, second HP restore. Goes for the jump this time. Archer is berserked. Team heal, damage the undead. And once again, body blocking and a leg aim to keep him from getting into range to heal or revive his teammate. Archer takes a bunch of damage. And that's enough to take her out.
Minotaurs, if they can make their way over here, might actually be able to pull this back for them.
The Ambrosia does finish off the Lancer. And an Asuna cures the Berserk. No, it does not. tries to cure the Berserk.
If it did cure the Berserk, I would have said this easily in Golden Girl's favor, but Minotaurs might be able to last until the answer gets back up.
Berserk prevents her from going after the lower health one. She is near fatal. And they go for the kill instead of healing the teammate. Mustadio takes the chance and takes out the Minotaur.
It's very close to getting back up, though. With that life, I think it's going to go to the Golden Girls.
Minotaur is so low now. The monk barely survives. The Lancer is back and able to take the monk out.
Minotaur can get a crystal.
Lancer goes back down, and the engineer's gonna finish it. No, does not finish it. The monk is back up instead. But instead of getting the crystal, he goes for the kill. Engineer doesn't make the same mistake twice, finishes off the Minotaur, and it goes 2-1 to Golden Girl 007. Poke Trainers Ipsum and Lorum are eliminated. There were a lot of really close, really back-and-forth matches. As a matter of fact, 7 of our 12 matches tonight went to a Game 3.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun, and there's a lot of interesting teams that were built this month, I feel like.
You guys keep showing me such interesting new things. Like, who would have imagined Holy Explosion Equip Sword on a Time Mage, or Witch Hunt actually making the difference, making a team unable to revive. Like, just incredible. I can't wait to see what the rest of these teams have to show us. And also, really looking forward to seeing those disbelieved teams get out of the rut they've been in tomorrow. I am like 90% done writing the routine. So tomorrow we will see those 3 teams fight like 3 matches each to get them caught back up.
That'll be fun to see.
So anyways, as always, thanks everybody for coming out and watching. Thanks everyone for participating. And a special large thanks to Omegasuspekt for being in the booth with me tonight.
Yep, GG's, and good luck everybody in your next games.
I will see you all tomorrow.